everybody. Welcome to Open House. I'm going to take you on a tour of the classroom and show you all the things that we have for learning and playing, but also some things are different because of the COVID pandemic. So I want you to notice first, we have spots on the floor. They're all 3 feet distant. So right when the children come into the classroom, they line up on a colored dot. And they walk on a colored dot until it's their turn to wash their hands. That's the first thing that we all do when we get into the classroom. And then next, there's some other things around the room that are different. So for example, our Play-Doh is a little bit different this year. We don't have one batch of Play-Doh. Everyone has their own bag, and inside will be materials, and in a separate bag, their Play-Doh will go, and those things go away at the end, and the next group of kids come. It will never be the same Play-Doh. Okay, over at the sand table, we put some antibacterial soap in the sand to make it clean. We also use our special spray to clean it every night. We have separate bins for 2 children at a time to limit exposure. And in each little bin, we have the materials to use. So when the next group of children come over, we remove the sand and give the next 2 children the items to play with. And at the end of the session, everything is sprayed and cleaned again. Over in the block area, we have a similar routine. We have big buckets with large blocks for 2 children at a time. So 2 children will play with these blocks. They will be removed and labeled for those 2 children. And then if 2 other children come over, we grab another bucket like this, and that is what they use. There's also some materials in this shelf that the children can access too. Most of our containers are clear, and some will have pictures. These ones we need to make pictures for. But what they do is come over with their basket, and they can tell us what they want to play with. So we put some items in a basket like this. Maybe they want some of these, and they get that basket to play with in the block area. Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't dump them in yet. And once those toys are played with in that basket, the basket is either labeled with their name, or we put these all in a container to be cleaned for the end of the day. So the teacher would remove it, and we have a place above all the toys where those things will go. That's our routine for cleaning in the classroom. Alright, next I'm going to show you the water table. We do have sensory out, sand and water. And right now, to keep our hands and all of our friends safe, we're using antibacterial hand soap with the water. So when there's water in the table and the friends are all sharing it, we will have the antibacterial hand soap in there to keep everybody safe. Over at the art center, we are allowing 2 friends at a time. And you notice the chairs are on opposite ends of the table. There's also materials enough for every child to use once. So here you'll see, one of each, and at the end, they put their dirty materials in a bin under the table. So that's how that works. Nobody should be sharing the materials here. Over at the writing center, I want you to say hi to Miss Anita.
Hi, friends.
She's one of our assistants in the classroom, so you might be seeing her around the building. We have separate baggies for all the kids, and inside you'll notice they have markers, scissors, and a glue stick. All of these things are separate for your child, and they're cleaned between sessions. So here on this day, we do have chalk available, but the same thing happens. They use the chalk. When they're done, we put it in a bin under the table, and that's it for materials. But again, we have 2 children, one at each end of the table, and that is all that's allowed at the writing center. All right, over at the manipulative center, it's similar to the block area. The children get a basket. They choose the materials they want to play with and ask a teacher for assistance. And a teacher will pour some of those materials into their basket. When they're done with their basket, the teacher will take their full basket and put it in the cleaning area. I'll show you where our cleaning area is. Our cleaning area is above where no children can reach. So that helps so that we're not all kind of getting into all the toys. That's the cleaning area. It's cleaned every day after each session. I want to show you our circle setup. Again, we have our colored dots. And as you can see, we do have the children socially distanced. We don't have room for 6 feet. However, we are doing the recommended 3 feet, which is recommended for preschool. Over here, this is mostly set up for the afternoon kiddos. You've seen it on Zoom. This is where children take their person and sign in for the day. And then we count the friends and do the weather. I wanted you to notice our morning circle. We use picture choices. So at the circle in the morning, the children can make a choice of the song. And that's really more appropriate for them. And then if they don't have the words, they can show us what they want by requesting with a picture. So morning and afternoon circle are a little different. Our morning circle is just singing, counting friends, and story. Some friends are listening to the whole story and some friends aren't ready yet, so they go right to snack. And in the afternoon, we have a little bit more. We have the songs, we count friends for jobs, we have a weather helper, and we read story, and in the afternoon we may have an activity that follows as well. All right, I really just wanted you to see the classroom. So that's really it for today. But I would like you to maybe give me a call, or I can get you the schedule if you're interested in specifically what your child's day looks like. All right, I will talk to you soon. Thanks for coming.